Let me ask you something real. How many times have you stopped yourself from starting because you thought you weren't ready yet? Not confident enough. Not healed enough. Not strong enough. Not spiritual enough. You told yourself, I'll begin when everything is perfect. But listen closely to me. What if perfection is the very thing holding you back from your destiny? What if God is not waiting for your perfection, but for your movement? If you feel stuck, if you feel behind, if you feel like nothing is changing in your life, then stay with me for the next few minutes. This message is for you. We live in a world that glorifies and praises perfection. We see it everywhere online: the perfect family photo, the perfect career trajectory, the perfect morning routine. We're taught to strive for perfect timing, perfect plans, and perfect execution. But real life doesn't grow that way. Our faith doesn't grow that way. And our God-given purpose certainly doesn't grow that way. True, lasting growth happens through progress. And often, that progress is slow. Sometimes it's messy. A lot of the time, it's unnoticed by everyone else. But hear this clearly: making progress does not mean you are failing. It means you are becoming. You are in the process of being molded, shaped, and prepared. Perfection sounds so responsible, doesn't it? It sounds like you're just being careful, being wise. But if we're honest, perfection is often just a very pretty mask for fear. It's fear of failure. It's fear of what other people will think or say. It's the fear of starting something and not being able to finish it perfectly. So what do? We wait. We procrastinate. We delay that prayer we know we need to pray. We put off taking that small step of faith. We postpone the obedience God is calling us to. And without even realizing it, we stay stuck, not because we are incapable of moving, but because we are afraid to move imperfectly. We're afraid to show up with our flaws and our doubts. But let me remind you of something powerful. God never, ever asked for your perfection. He asked for your faith. A tiny seed of faith is all He needs to work with. Think about the heroes of the Bible, the people God used in mighty ways. Was any single one of them perfect? Not even close. Moses stuttered and was full of self-doubt, telling God he wasn't the right man for the job. King David, a man after God's own heart, failed publicly and catastrophically. Peter, one of Jesus' closest disciples, denied even knowing him at his most critical hour. The Apostle Paul had a past he was deeply ashamed of, a history of persecuting the very faith he would later die for. None of them were perfect. But all of them were willing. They were available. And that's the key. God works with our availability, not our flawlessness. He partners with our willingness, not our perfection. This is why even your smallest step of faith is incredibly powerful in God's hands. That quiet prayer you whispered when you were exhausted and had no fancy words. He heard it. That little bit of effort you made even when you were trembling with fear. He saw it. That single decision to keep going for one more day when everything in you wanted to quit. God honors that. He sees it all. It all matters to Him. So what does this progress actually look like in our day-to-day lives? It's not always a huge leap. Sometimes, progress looks like sitting down to pray even when your mind is wandering all over the place. Progress looks like trying again after a big disappointment knocked you down. Progress looks like showing up and doing the right thing when there is no one around to applaud you or give you a pat on the back. Let me tell you, on some days, progress is simply not quitting. On some days, progress is just surviving. On some days, progress is making the conscious choice to hope again, even when your heart is heavy. And you need to know, that still counts. It all counts. The Bible tells us, do not despise these small beginnings, for the Lord rejoices to see the work begin. God isn't looking down, disappointed in your small steps. He's rejoicing that you're moving at all. Now, I want to speak directly to the person who feels behind in life. You're looking around, you're scrolling on your phone, and you see everyone else moving faster. You see friends getting married, buying houses, achieving career milestones, celebrating victories. And you're looking up, asking God, what about me? When will it be my turn? Please hear this in your spirit today. You are not late. You are not forgotten. And you are not failing. Your process is actually protecting you. Your unique timing is shaping you for a unique purpose. Sometimes a delay is not a denial from God, it's a preparation. He is building a foundation in you that is strong enough to hold the weight of the blessings He has in store. Progress in God's timing is always better than perceived perfection in your own strength. So it's time to change the question we ask ourselves. Stop asking, "Am I perfect yet?" That question will only lead to frustration and paralysis. Instead, start asking, "Am I moving forward, even if it's just an inch?" Celebrate those small wins. Did you read one verse today? Celebrate it. Did you resist a temptation? Honor that. Value the simple act of obedience. Because here is a secret to a successful life of faith: consistency will always beat intensity and perfection in the long run. It's the small, daily acts of faithfulness that build a legacy. Think of it like building a great wall. You don't do it by trying to lift 1,000 bricks at once. You do it by laying one brick, perfectly or imperfectly, day after day after day. That steady, consistent progress is what builds something unshakable. Your life is the same. Every prayer, every act of kindness, every moment of choosing faith over fear is another brick in the wall of your purpose. If no one has told you this today, let me be the one. You are doing so much better than you think you are. You are stronger than you feel. God is not standing far off, disappointed in your progress and tapping His foot waiting for you to get it together. No, He is right there walking with you through it, holding your hand, encouraging you with every single step. Every step matters. Even this one, right here, right now, listening to this message. You are making progress. So let's make a choice today. Let us choose to let go of the crushing weight of perfection and embrace the freedom of progress. Give yourself grace. Give yourself permission to be a work in progress, because that's exactly what God loves to work with. He's the master artist, and He's creating a masterpiece with your life, one brush stroke at a time. Trust His process. If this message spoke to your heart today, I want you to declare it. Type "I choose progress" in the comments below to affirm this shift in your mindset. Please like this video so that the algorithm can show it to someone else who might be feeling stuck and needs to hear this encouragement. And don't forget to subscribe for more daily encouragement and faith-based motivation to help you on your journey. Finally, share this with someone you know who's been too hard on themselves. Let's spread this message of grace. Remember, progress over perfection always. Thank you for watching.